Okay, guys, have you all gone through this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand how would you solve it? Any ideas?
The same way we did other word problems upstream and downstream.
Yes. So what will be your variables? Can you tell me what would you call as X and Y?
X will be the speed of the boat in still water, and Y will be the speed of the stream.
Yes, excellent. That's what we have to do. Exactly like what we used to do in the earlier word problems with this downstream, upstream. Only thing is there is only one downstream journey and one upstream journey. Okay. So only these two will give us the two equations what we need. So let's get started. Let speed of the stream, and since they are calling it as the current, so let's use the same word, speed of the current, is y kilometer per hour. So what will be the speed upstream or speed downstream? Upstream speed will be slower, so it will be x minus y kilometers per hour, correct? Downstream speed will be x plus y kilometers per hour. Now, getting to this particular question, what do we need over here? They're saying that Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. To go down, you have a speed of x plus y. This is your speed. They're saying that the distance is 20 kilometers and time it takes is 2 hours. This will give us an equation, right? Speed is equal to distance by time, or we can write it as distance is equal to speed into time. That will be a better way to write it. Distance is equal to speed into time. So we know that the speed is x plus y, the downstream speed, multiply the time 2 hours, and that will be equal to the distance. Distance was 20. Okay. So let me write it as case 1. Speed into time is equal to distance. So speed, I will take x plus y, that is the downstream. We are considering the downstream journey. Into time 2 hours is equal to distance is how much? 20 kilometers. So since this x plus y is multiplied to 2, I can transpose this 2 down over here directly. So x plus y is equal to 20 by 2. So it is 10. I can write the first equation as x plus y is equal to 10. All of you confirm if everyone is okay up to this step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I took one case 1, when the boat was going downstream, multiplied the speed with time, that gives us the distance. So that gave us the first equation, x plus y is equal to 10. Now let's move on to the second case, when the person is going upstream. So what happens while going upstream? 4 kilometers, that's the distance, and it goes in same 2 hours. So distance and time is given, and speed we have already found out that, we have assumed that it will be x minus y, upstream speed. So this will be same thing, speed into time is equal to distance. This time the speed is x minus y, time is same 2 hours, and distance covered was 4 kilometers. Same way, transpose 2 down over here. So it will be x minus y is equal to 4 by 2. Cancel 2 and 4. And you are left with another equation, x minus y is equal to 2. So now this should be very easy for you people to solve now. X plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y is equal to 2. Can you do this in your mind and tell me what is the x value?
X will be 6, sir.
Yes, very good. And if x is 6, what will be y?
4.
Yes, excellent. So there will be so many times when you will come into this kind of situation. X plus y will be something and x minus y will be something. So get used to of this question particularly, okay? Because this will come up in so many questions. So whenever you have x plus y and x minus y, just add them. Add 1 and 2. Y and y will get cancelled. X plus x will become 2x. So 2x will be equal to 10 plus 2, 12. So if 2x is 12, so x will be 6. You should be able to do this in your mind. But of course, you have to write it on paper for your exams. So how do we write it? We say adding 1 and 2. So just write directly 2x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 by 2. X is equal to 6. Now substitute this in any one of them. So in the first equation, it was x plus y was 10. So it will be 6 plus y will be 10. So y is equal to 10 minus 6. So y is equal to 4. That's all. Final conclusion. Speed of boat still water is x, that is 6 kilometer per hour. Speed of current should be y, which is 4 kilometer per hour. Everyone okay with this? Confirm?
Yes, sir.
Simple
Yes, sir.
problem. It's very straightforward, simple. Okay, fine. So the next question which we are going to learn, that is a new type of question which you have not seen so far, and it's a very, very important question, just like the previous one. And this question also, if you write any aptitude tests or exams, even after your, if you have finished studying your +2 or your engineering also, or whatever you study, if you write any aptitude exams or tests which is related to maths, if it has maths questions, you can expect these kind of questions. Okay, this is a very important question. So make sure you follow it. And again, it's important, but it's easy, just like we have done the board problem. We will be able to get pair of linear equations in 2 variables and we'll be able to solve it. So let's see how we do that, okay? So I want all of you to read this question. All of you read it. Second one, second question, second part.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, Kavya, tell me.
So, are we calculating the time in hours, sir?
No. In this question, we will calculate time in days only.
Okay, sir.
So when there
Sir,
are,
that mostly it would be in decimals only. That's decimals or fraction.
yeah, it could be fraction. We don't care. We will write it in fractions. No need to convert it to decimals. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in algebra, whenever you're working on word problems, don't convert anything to decimals unless question itself asks you to do it, or otherwise you see decimals in the question. Right now, there are no decimals in the questions. So don't convert to decimal. If you get a fraction, keep it as a fraction. Okay. So has everyone finished reading the question?
Yes, sir.
All of you confirm quickly. Give me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you would have got some idea what they are saying. 2 women and 5 men can complete some work. Here it is embroidery work. Some other question, it may be factory work, construction work. It could be anything. We don't care what kind of work. But there are 2 women and 5 men, and they can complete some work in 4 days. And then they have given similar situation while 3 women and 6 men can complete in 3 days. Okay. And using this, we should be able to figure out whatever question they give after that. So here they're asking us, find the time taken by one woman alone to complete the work, and also that taken by 1 man alone. Okay, so we will solve this question, but I want you to understand that this type of question, it will not always be women or men. It could have been some smaller pipe and big pipe. And these 2 guys, let's say this is pipe A and pipe B, and they are trying to fill some tank. And they will say that these 2 pipes A and B together fill the tank in 9 hours. Or let's say it says 4 days, so let's say 4 hours. Question could have been like that also. So prepare your mind that doesn't matter what, whether it's woman, man, boy or a man, whether pipe A or pipe B, situation will be similar. 2 different kinds of people or 2 different kinds of things will be working together to complete some work. And it could be in days also sometimes, like here in this case, and in some questions it could be in the hours also. Okay. And similar situation will be given, and after that they will ask you some questions. Okay, so whenever we have any type of question like this, you'll solve it in similar manner. So let's get started with this question first. But yeah, even before I get to this, let me just make sure that you understand few basic things which is needed for this question. Okay, basically that is a fraction. If you have studied fractions properly, then you should not have any trouble with what I'm about to say. But just to make sure. So this is question 2, second part. Okay, but I will start that before that, some basics. Okay, let's say there is some work. Okay, and this work can be completed in 2 days. It takes 2 days to complete this work. So on the first day, how much of the work needs to be done? And how much of the work needs to be done on the second day?
Half and half, sir.
Very good. Half and half. So if some work takes 2 days, means half of the work has to be done on the first day and the remaining half has to be done on the second day. So understand that when some work is there, half of the work done first day, half of the work done second day, when you add them together, it will be half plus half will be the 1. Okay, that 1 means it is complete work. Same way, if I have 3 days, some work completes in 3 days. How much work will be done in the first day, how much work on the second day, and how much work on the third day? Mm-hmm. 1/3 of the work on the first day, 1/3 of the work on the second day, and 1/3 of the work on the third day. Is it making sense? Because when you add all of them together, it will become 1, right? 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. It will become 3 by 3, that is 1. That is when they will be able to complete the work. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So same way, let me extend one more. Let's say some work can be done in 4 days. Tell me, since there are 4 days, let me draw 4 boxes. How much work needs to be done on each day? Tell me.
1/4.
1/4 of the work on all these days. So are you able to understand? If some work is done in 2 days, each day you did half of the work. Some work was done on which takes 3 days to complete. Each day you do 1/3 of the work. All right. So this logic you need to be fully aware of. So if some work takes 5 days, every day you will do 1/5 of the work. 1/5 of the work every day. Does it make sense to everyone? Some work which can be completed by someone, we don't care. If some work can be completed in 5 days, each day you have to work 1/5 of the work. Just give me one final confirmation. Everyone understands this. This is very
Yes,
important
sir.
to understand.
Understood, sir.
Okay, fine. Now then let's get to our question. What people are there? There are women and men. So let's say one woman alone okay. So what did I say? There are women and men. So one woman alone can do the work in X days, let's say, okay? And one man alone can complete the same work in Y days. Now, remember the logic which I told you. If someone can do the work in 5 days, what is the work they do every day? 1/5 of the work they do every day, correct? So if this woman takes X days to complete it, how much work is she doing every day?
1/8.
Absolutely. So one woman takes X days. So one woman every day does 1/X amount of the work. And similarly, one man, or let's extend this. Right now it is one woman, no? In this situation, how many women are working? 2 women are working. So if one woman does 1/X of the work, so 2 women will do how much of the work every day? 2/X, 2 times of this. If there were 3 women, then it would have been 3 times 3/X. You can understand, everyone? So that's why I'm
Yes, sir.
that's why I'm trying to find out one woman, how much amount of work she does every day, because I need that to find how much amount of work 2 women are doing every day. Same way, I need to find out every day how much work is done by 5 men. So we'll start with one man first.
X by 1, no, sir. Work done by one woman each day. It should be X by 1, no, sir.
Charan, just now we understood, no, if someone completes the work in 5 days, every day they have to do 1/5 of the work, no?
Yes, sir.
So one woman completes the work in X days. So every day, how much amount of work is she doing? 1/X of the work, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Same way, Work done by one man each day. How much work is he doing each day? Tell me. One
by Y, sir.
1 by 1.
Yes, one man completes the work in Y days. So every day he is actually doing 1 by Y amount of work. One man. So same way, this is for one man. 5 men will do in how much work every day?
5 by Y.
5 by Y. So keep that in mind. Right now we will not write it, but this part is the basic preparation you are doing for your question. You said what is your X and Y, and based on that, you said that one woman does this much amount of work every day, and one man does this much amount of work every day. Okay. So be very clear. What is this 1 by X and what is 1 by Y? 1 by X is the amount of work done by one woman every day. Now let's consider the first situation, 2 women and 5 men. So I will write it as case 1. So 2 women, how much work they are doing every day? 2 by X, this much
2 by
amount
X.
of work. And 5 men, how much work they are doing every day? 5 by
5 by 1.
So this is the work done by 2 women, and this is the work done by 5 men every day. Now, since they are working together, so when you add them, this is the total work done every day, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is the total work done every day. Now, they are saying that these people can complete the work in 4 days. That means how much amount of work has to be done every day? Forget about by whom. Remember only 4 days. That the work can be completed in 4 days. So, how much work has to be done every day?
1 by 4.
1 by 4.
So 1 by 4 of the work has to be done by every day. And these people are working together. So this is the work done by all of them together. So these two are equal. Can you understand that?
Yes, sir.
2 women, 5 men, they work this much amount of work every day. And since they take 4 days to complete, that means they are actually doing 1/4 of the work every day. So this is actually the 1/4 of the work, so that in 4 days they will complete the work. Okay, so this is your first equation. Same way, we'll consider case 2. What's happening now? 3 women. 3 women. How much the work they do every day? 3 by X. And 6 men. So 6 men are doing 6 by Y amount of work every day. Means every day together they are doing this much amount of work if we add them together. And since they are working together, they can finish the work in 3 days. Means in 1 day they have to do 1/3 of the work. Three women, 6 men, they are doing this much amount of work every day. And since they take 3 days to complete it, that means they are how much amount of work they are doing every day? 1/3 of the work they are doing every day. Tell me if you understand, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No,
Sir,
sir.
then this is the work done per day, sir.
Per day, yes. We are equating. We are not interested in the total work. No, we are interested in an equation. So what did we do is we took how much amount of work they are doing together in 1 day. So 2x by 5 plus 5 by y. I mean to say 2 by x plus 5 by. This is the work done by these people together in 1 day. But by doing this much amount of work, how much time they take to complete it? They complete the work in 4 days, right? In the first situation. if these two women and 5 men are working together, how many days do they take to complete the work? 4 days, right? That means how much work they are doing every day? They're doing 1/4 of the work. Only then they will be able to complete it every day in 4 days, right? Not able to understand the logic?
Sir, I'm
Understand?
understanding.
It's all right. I understand this can be a little confusing for you in the beginning. So it's all right. Just try to understand this. 2 women and 5 men. They are doing 2 by X is what? Work done by 2 women in 1 day. 5 by Y is the work done by 5 men in 1 day. So when you add them together, it means we are telling that 2 women and 5 men are doing this much amount of work every day. Okay, up to this it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And since this is the work done by them in 1 day, and they're telling that if these people are working together, they can complete the work in 4 days, right? So how much work actually they have to do every day to complete it in 4 days? Just now we learned, no? If there is some work can be completed in 5 days, means 1 by 5 of the work has to be done every day. Correct? So no matter who it is, 2 women, 5 men, or 100 men, or 100 women, we don't care. If some work is completed in 4 days, means 1/4 of the work has to be done every day. Okay. So these people, 2 women and 5 men, how much amount of work they have to do every day? 1/4 of the total work they have to do, no?
Understood, sir.
Yeah. So they
Yes,
have to
sir.
do 1/4 of the work, and they are doing this much work. Since they are completing the work on time, so we can say that whatever is needed, 1/4 of the work is needed to be completed every day. So they are doing that much amount of work every day. So second case is exactly same. Now situation is 3 women and 6 men, and they complete the work in 3 days. So their everyday work has to be equal to how much? 1/3 of the work they have to complete every day. And how much they are actually doing every day? 3 women are doing this much work, 6 men are doing this much work. So together they are doing 3 by X plus 6 by Y amount of work every day. And that has to be equal to 1/3 of the work. Only then they will be able to complete it in 3 days. So confirm guys, if it makes any sense, is it any better?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now we have got your equations, and this kind of equation we have already solved. So what is the next step? To solve this problem, what we will have to do?
Take 1 by X as A and 1 by Y as B.
Yes. Let 1 by X is equal to A and 1 by Y is equal to B. Then rewrite the equations. First equation can be written as 2A plus 5B is equal to 1 by 4. And the next one is 3A plus 6B is equal to 1 by 3. Solve this, guys. I'm not going to do this. You have done it so many times. So you have to solve this and tell me. Let me call this as third equation. Find out the A and B value. Use substitution method, elimination method, cross multiplication method, whatever you feel like. And tell me what's A and B. What should I do?
Sir, elimination.
Okay, so I will do elimination. I'll multiply the third equation by 2, by 3, I mean to say. And this one by 2. So this will eliminate A. So how should I write it? I will write it as happens then? 3 third equation I'm multiplying by 2, so it becomes 6a. And this also becomes 6a minus 6a, and then this will be 5, 3s are 15. B minus 6 2s are 12. B, this is 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. Make sense to everyone? Subtracted these two. After multiplying, I multiplied 3 here and 2 here. After multiplying, the both of them became 6a and 6a. So subtracted them. Then 5b. 5b became 15b. 6b became 12b. So subtracted 5b minus 6b. That is 15b minus 12b. And then in the third part, this becomes, when we multiply 3, it becomes 3 by 4. This becomes 2 by 3. And we subtract it. So make sure when you are doing this calculation, you have to don't interchange the subtraction. If you're subtracting the third one from the fourth, you see, you have to be careful. You have to do 15 minus 12. And then same way 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. So don't interchange it. You have to be consistent. Whichever you are subtracting from, you have to write that first. So anyway, these two get cancelled. This is 3b is equal to, how much is this? Tell me.
One by 12, sir.
Yes. So basically 3 into 3 becomes 9. 4 into 2 becomes 8. So 9 minus 8 by 4 3s are 12. So B is equal to 1 by 36.
Sir, I'm getting y as 36 and x as 18, sir.
You are getting
Y as 36 and x as 18, sir.
okay. So that is what we are getting. No? B is 1 by y. No,
Yes, sir.
B is 1 by y.
No, sir. Here we are getting. Understood. Sir. I thought this is the work for one day. So I got confused, sir.
No, we have assumed B to be 1 by y is equal to B. No, so we don't care about those things now. 1 day's work, 2 days work, forget about that. The moment you get your equation, forget about those things, just solve for x and y, a and b first, and then find x and y. So y is equal to 36. Now, what was y? For that, you need to go back to the beginning of the question. What did we assume as y? Y is the one man can do the complete work in y days. So one man alone can complete the work in 36 days. Okay, so substitute that. Substitute b is equal to 1 by 36. In which one? Third one or fourth one? Which one should I do? 1 by 36 is there, right? So 6 and 36 will get cancelled. So it's better to use this one. So in fourth one.
Sir, we are getting answer in hours, no, sir.
No, days, right? We had assumed in days only, no?
Yes, sir, but how come 36 days?
Yeah. 2 women and 5 men, they were completing the work in 4 days. So if only one man is working, don't you think it will take more than 4 days?
Understood, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so the fourth equation was 3a, 6b, and 1 by 3. Okay. So 3a plus 6b, in place of b, we will write 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by 3. So 6 ones are 6 sixes are gets cancelled. Then 3a is equal to 1 by 3 is already here. Send this 1 by 6 to the other side. So it will become minus 1 by 6. Okay. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6. Simplify that. Tell me, what is this 1 by 3 into 1 by minus 1 by 6? What does it happen? What does it become?
2 minus 1.
1 by 6, our answer. 3 is equal to
So multiply by 2 here, multiply by 2 here. This becomes 2 by 6. This becomes 1 by 6. So 2 by 6.
1 by 6.
Yes, 2 by
Answer.
6 minus 1 by 6 is 1 by 6. So A is equal to 1 by 6 into 3. That is, let me write it here itself. You know, right? So this 3 will multiply to 6, so it will become 18. That means 1 by x is 1 by 18. So x is 18 days. So 1. So x is 18 and y is 36. So looks like women are working harder. One woman alone can finish the work in 18 days, but one man alone takes 36 days.